Back in the day, I was a tiny little nuisance who was always excited about his birthday. Presents, cakes, fun trips, everything I could ever ask for just because it was the day that I was brought into this cold, dark world. Getting older back then was thrilling. There was so much more I was able to do. I remember turning 10 and thinking, finally, I can play Minecraft for the Xbox 360 because it was rated E10 plus for some reason. Turning 13 meant I can finally watch PG-13 movies, only to find out that the only real difference between PG and PG-13 is that with PG-13, I'm going to be doing a whole lot more of covering my eyes and ears and saying, oh, is that a bad what? I'm sorry, I don't even know what bad words are. You know, they don't teach you that in school or church, so I don't know what that is, honestly. Sex scene? What is that? You know, is that like a kind of cereal? I mean, wow, the ceiling looks so amazing. Why didn't you guys tell me about this before? With each passing year, I felt like I was leveling up, you know? More opportunities and more privileges came with age. Fast forward to now, and growing up is terrifying to me. Back then, I was ecstatic to get more responsibility and independence, and now I feel overwhelmed with how much I have to be responsible and independent. Because as you get older and you learn more about the harsh realities of this world, it's hard not to be discouraged. Most of this is just me getting in my own head, but that doesn't mean the pressure isn't there. Growing up applies to many different aspects of life, whether that's physical growth or emotional growth or mental growth. Growing up is something that everyone has to go through one way or another. Like puberty, not everyone gets it at the same time, and for some people it doesn't hit as hard. When puberty hit me, I thought, wow, this is it. I'm becoming a man. Fast forward years later, my high school career ends and I'm thinking the exact same thing. Wow, this is it. I am becoming a man, except I am much more depressed now. My favorite stand-up comedian, Bo Burnham, has a song called Art is Dead, and there's a part in it that goes, entertainers like to seem complicated, but we're not complicated. I can explain it pretty easily. Have you ever been to a birthday party for children, and one of the children won't stop screaming, because he's just a little attention attractor? When he grows up to be a comic or actor, he'll be rewarded for never maturing, for never understanding or learning, that every day can't be about him, there's other people, you selfish asshole. And it made me question if I was actually able to grow up myself. Personally, I love entertaining people, trying to make people laugh. And while 9 times out of 10, when I make a joke, it's followed by everyone within a 100-meter radius giving me death stares, telling me I'm not funny, and that I'm so ugly I should get some more beauty sleep in a bathtub with a toaster, I get my feelings hurt, but I keep doing it. Does growing up mean letting go of any sort of creativity and just becoming another head in the crowd? Another employee working a dead-end 9 to 5 in some office somewhere in Scranton? The older I become, the more introspective I get. Growing up feels like a big change, becoming a whole new person. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Growing up means becoming a better person, learning new things every day about yourself, and slowly growing into who you are and realizing who you are. Learning from past mistakes, being just a better person overall. Like fine wine, we get better with age, but we also have an expiration date. Sometimes when I'm lying down in my bed, trying to sleep at 2 a.m. after binge watching some rom-com anime, I get into a really weird space where I question everything and just think about death. And while thinking about death isn't necessarily bad, you shouldn't let it consume you. Yeah, we are all gonna die one day, and you know, maybe soon. I don't even know what the US is doing over there, but I just hope that we don't get infected with their stupidity. Anyways, we are all gonna die one day, but that gives us more incentive to do the things that we love, to take risks and live life to the fullest. Yeah, death can be scary, and while getting older means you are one step closer to your inevitable doom, it also pushes you into finding meaning in life. You know, go take those risks, you know, go ask out that girl that you've been infatuated with since elementary school. Face your fears, go skydiving, pet a snake, call your mom back. I don't know. I don't care what you do in your free time, but know that as long as you're not hurting anybody, doing what you love isn't a waste of time. One day my journey will end, and when that happens, I hope that I can look back at my life and say that I was a good person who lived life to the fullest and enjoyed their time on Earth. I still have a long way to go in terms of maturity and growing up, but I'm enjoying the ride so far. and I'm going to continue enjoying the ride. Thank you so much for watching. Yesterday was my birthday. I started working on this as soon as I woke up, and I'm trying to push it so that it gets out on time before I have to do all my other crap. So do wish me a happy birthday down in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. Comment happy birthday, ugly boy. Tell me that I need to go skydiving without a parachute while petting a snake with my mom on the phone. I appreciate it. Thank you everyone for your support. I hope you have a great day and a great night.